Hello, I'm Hermaya Anawar, a new member at East Mount Zion Baptist Church, and I will be showing you a tutorial on how to log in and use Zoom. So you'll want to open a new web browser and type into the address bar zoom.us, which is the Zoom website. So there are a few different ways you can log into a Zoom meeting. So if you do not have a Zoom account, you can sign up for free and they'll just ask you a few questions like your name and an email address. I would just make sure that you have access to the email address because you might need to log in to confirm your account. So once you have an account, you will type in your email and your password here and log in. Another way is if you have a Gmail account already, you can use that to log in. Or if you have a Facebook, you can also use that to log in. So I have a Gmail account that I use, so I usually just click sign in with Google, click my email address, and I am signed into my account. So if you have already registered for a upcoming Zoom meeting, under upcoming meetings, you will see the meeting that you are registered for, and you can simply press start and access that meeting. I'm going to log out because you are still able to access Zoom meetings without actually having an account. And what you would do is click on join a meeting. You will need some information in order to use the join meeting function without having an account. So you would need your meeting ID. So if you registered for the living room connection, you would have received an email with registered information for the meeting. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my email, click on the meeting invite, and about halfway down you'll see meeting ID. You can copy this meeting ID and go back to your Zoom webpage and paste it and click join. You want to click open Zoom meeting. And you will have to enter the password. So you want to go back to your email. For the password, you're not able to copy and paste it, so it's good that it remains up. And you want to be conscious of capital letters because it is case sensitive. So I'm going to type in the password from the email and press enter or join meeting. So that is a way to also access the meeting without having an account. But the easiest way to join a Zoom meeting if you have registered for a meeting is by simply clicking the link here under join Zoom meeting. You'll click open Zoom meeting like before. And from this way, you do not need to enter a password. So it's the easiest way to join a Zoom meeting. So you want to click join with computer audio. So this will allow you to hear the meeting. You also want to start your video, though you don't have to use your video. We highly encourage it just because we're in this time where we don't get to see everyone's faces as often. All right, so there are two people in the meeting right now, and this is what the view will look like. Usually when you enter a meeting, you will be muted upon arrival. So if you want to speak, you will just simply press unmuted. But I'm going to mute it for the purpose of this tutorial. And this function that pops up here, you are muted, is just a great tool just to let you know, because sometimes you'll be talking and you'll be on mute. And so it's just reminding you to unclick the mute function so that the people in the group can hear you. So the next icon here is participants. So it shows you how many participants are in the chat or the video conference. So this will be a very important tool or icon for the living room connection because we will be using the hand raising feature for members to speak, just so that we can limit the interruptions during the Zoom meeting. So you'll want to click on participants. You'll click the little bubbles here, and here's raise hand. So if you want to speak, you'll click raise hand, and the host will be able to see you raising your hand, and they will unmute you automatically. So I'm just going to show that again. So in order to speak during a Zoom meeting, specifically for the living room connection, you go to participant, go to the little dots on the side at the bottom of the box that pops up, and click raise hand. If you would not like to speak anymore, if you change your mind, someone's answered a question or already said what you're trying to say, you'll go to the little bubbles and click lower hand. Another function that you can use during video conferencing is the chat. So I'll click that, and you can put it off to the side, and you have an option to chat with everyone. So send everyone in the group a message. Another option is to privately message someone in the chat. So instead of unmuting yourself and speaking to the whole group and to limit interruptions, you can simply use the chat box to either message everyone if there is an issue or a problem, or message someone individually and just say hi. Another thing you can use is the reactions. So if you want to respond to someone who is speaking with a hand clap or a thumbs up, you can simply press a hand clap or thumbs up, and it will appear on your screen and also appear on the person who's speaking screen, and no one else would see it. And it will eventually go away on its own. There are two different views that you can use on Zoom. My favorite is the current view, which is gallery view, but you also have speaker view, which you can just set it to whomever is speaking at the time, and you'll see their picture blown up. But like I said, my favorite view is the gallery view, where you can see yourself and see everyone who's also in the meeting. Another way to unmute yourself is hovering over your picture, and there's a simple unmute icon that you can press there. The little dots here give you a few more options. So you see names at the bottom left hand side of your picture. You can change your name in the meeting if you want to have your nickname show up for everyone. You can do that there. There's also a way to mute and unmute yourself by clicking the little dots. You can even stop your video if from this area as well. So at the end of the membership meetup or video conference or living room connection, the way that you leave the meeting is by simply pressing leave meeting. So I'm going to click that there, leave meeting, and it will quickly exit you out of Zoom. So this was just a quick tutorial on how to log in and use Zoom, specifically for the living room connection that will be held every Sunday at 2:30. So this tutorial is just for someone who may not be exactly familiar with how to use Zoom, just to prepare themselves for the membership meetup. I hope that you are ready for the membership meetup and have registered for this exciting gathering and fellowship. Thank you.